Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Babes Who Manifest podcast. I am your host, Lawanza, aka The Gratitude Chick. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media platforms at The Gratitude Chick, on Twitter, Gratitude_Chick, and on TikTok, Babes Who Manifest. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Manifesting in the Bible. In today's reading, we are going back to the Old Testament, and we are reading Deuteronomy 8:18. Now, just a little disclaimer, as usual, this is literally just my opinion and my kind of theorizing on these scripture references. So do not get offended by my opinion, but I would love it if you guys would drop down in the comments so that we can have a dialogue if you do not agree. So again, today's reading will be Deuteronomy 8:18. And again, this is it does kind of coincide with the reading from yesterday in John 10, where he said, I came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. So Deuteronomy 8:18 says, and you shall remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant, which he swore to your fathers, as it is this day. So, one thing I believe as a Christian is that there is a reason why there are scriptures that start with or that have the word remember in it. It is, to me, a gentle reminder for us to never forget certain things. And this specific scripture is telling us, do not forget who gives you the power to get wealth. And because this scripture was written many thousands of years ago, the power to get wealth has already been given to us in 2021. So, it is the Lord that has given us this power. Not we ourselves. There are people who believe that by that their power and by their might, they have attained their wealth. Do you? But the Bible tells me that, and I'm paraphrasing here, in Psalm, that if he was hungry, God, or thirsty, he will not tell me, because the world is his and the fullness thereof. So if this entire world is here and everything in it, then it is not of your might or of your power that you get wealth. You just happen to believe his laws of his universe, and that is how you got wealth. But you attribute it to yourself. And that to me, in my opinion, is why there are so many billionaires, millionaires who are so supremely unhappy. That's why there are so many that get rich and they've killed themselves. That they are just downtrodden. They go through so much therapy. Because when they get so rich, maybe they once believed in God, but now they don't, because they feel like it was their power and their might that got them their riches in their life. And I believe that once you take God out of the equation and you try to live on your own doing, you create a mess of your life. And although you still have the money, because you still believe. Now, those are universal laws. Law of assumption, law of attraction, that's just a universal law. but you have also attracted for yourself terrible mind and a horrible way of living in your mind. And that is also filtering out into your life. That is why there are so many, to me, and again, this is my opinion, that's why there are so many people or so many millionaires and billionaires who are pedophiles. They think they can do whatever they want. To me, that is why, nope, I'm not going to go there. I was going to say a name, but that is why some people who are in power are so unhappy and so unhealthy and why the world looks at them as crazy. Because when you have that kind of power and you don't give God the glory, there are consequences. People think that, oh, this person, must believe in God because they have so much wealth and so much of this. And I used to be one of those people until I learned about the law of attraction and these universal laws. That is for everyone on earth. So no matter what you believe, whether you believe in God or not, if you believe these universal laws and you follow them and you will attain what you want, that's going to happen regardless of whether you believe in God or not. It will happen because these are universal laws. However, when you try to live outside of God, that is when you don't have His peace. In the Bible, it tells us to lay our burdens on Him. It tells us that He will give us His peace that passes all understanding. So all of this is mental in your mind. If you don't believe in God, you don't reach out to Him for His care, for His loving kindness, for His peace. So what do you live in? You're a rich person who lives in turmoil. You're a rich person that continues to consume because you are trying to fill the void of what you are missing when that void is simply God. So you don't believe. You do all of this yoga and all this trying to fill up that void that is supposed to be where God is. And it doesn't work, which is why they are in such turmoil. I have not heard of a rich person yet that is famous, I will say, that isn't in turmoil, isn't embroiled in scandal, isn't, that there's nothing bad going on in their lives. I have not heard of one. So I will say this to you. Remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the power to get wealth. The power to get wealth, that's there at the beginning of the universe. It's there. It's a universal law. So do not confuse whomever gets wealth with their belief in God, because that is two separate things. He has already given that power when He created us in His image. That's there. The difference, though, is that you have to remember that He is the one who gave you that power. And that is the difference between a Christian, or I won't even say that because, child, no, I'm not going to speak for that person. That will be the difference between me and someone that is exactly like me as far as their lifestyle, but don't believe in God. That will be the difference. Because I will never stop being grateful. Every day I pray, and every day I am thankful for everything in my life. And that is, to me, where gratitude comes in. Because like I always say, gratitude is a feeling state. Gratitude is a prayer. And when you are grateful, when you add the daily practice of gratitude to your life, every day when you are grateful to God, it is a prayer, it is a worship. Because you are acknowledging God as the creator. You are acknowledging him as the person who has given you the power to get wealth, as the person who gives you peace, as the person who feels joy, who fulfills your joy, as the person who loves and cares for you. That is what you are doing when you pray in gratitude. That is what you are doing when you sit in grateful meditation. That is what you are doing. So what I will counsel you is, this is the generation who wants to get money and wants to get it so fast. As you get your money so fast, every time money comes in, remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the power to get wealth. There's a reason, like I said, why in certain scriptures he says remember, because you will forget. As more money comes in, as more fame comes in for certain people, as more whatever it is comes in, you tend to puff yourself up and you stop remembering God. And that is why I push so hard for you to always have the daily practice of gratitude, and that you attach it to God. Because once you attach it to him and attribute your thanks to him, you are now sitting in grateful praise and prayer to God. And you have therefore fulfilled the scripture that says, and you shall remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the power to get wealth. So I want to thank you guys for listening in again to me today, ramble on about this subject that I love so much, which is manifesting with the Bible. I just appreciate everyone who takes their time out to listen to me talk. If, again, these are my own beliefs. If you disagree, drop down in the comments and let's have a dialogue. I love to learn. Don't forget to add gratitude as a daily practice in your life. I promise you, your life will change the moment that you add gratitude as a daily practice. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Babes Who Manifest podcast. I am your host, Lawanza, aka The Gratitude Chick. Don't forget to follow us on our new YouTube page at The Gratitude Chick. Make sure to click in our description box for a good deal on starting your own dropshipping business with Shopify.